Hey guys, welcome back to playing Red Carpet Diaries Book 2, Chapter 5. You're under new management, which means a press whirlwind, endless appearances, and some serious changes to your personal life. No, please give me the option to go back to chess, to be in Hunt's movie. Like, why do I have to go through all this? I don't want it. Red Carpet Diaries 2. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Chapter 5, Going Public, Persona. I love the Persona games. Your meeting with Hollywood tycoon Victor Marmarty went well until he informed you that you're under new management, and from now on, Chaz just set dressing. You wake up the next morning feeling anxious. Your first meeting with your new manager is in an hour. At least it's a morning meeting. I don't have to wait around all day to find out what's going on here. You get dressed and head down to the skyscraper where Tat works. When you arrive, the entire office is weirdly empty. I like those posters in the back though. Bye. Maybe I'm on the wrong floor. You call the elevator just as the door opens and man jogs around the corner of Grant already plastering face. Oh, he's cute. I thought I heard the elevator, so glad I caught you. He extends his hand. Tell Princeton, I like starting my days before anyone else shows up. I use the extra time to really meditate on my clients' careers. Is that how meditation works? It is for me. And today it gave me a lot of mental space to really dig into the Dakota brand. Was it doing better? Was it doing right? Well, it could do better. Okay. Or you could use you since I'm right here. But this isn't you. What? You Dakota and the Dakota brand we're building. We have a lot of in common, but they're not the same. What? For example, I think you personally look lovely, but the Dakota brand might do better with the higher end wardrobe. It's going to cost me money, isn't it? Are you buying though? I could probably work out deals with a few of my favorite designers if you're interested. I probably still won't have to pay though. I mean, maybe why? What's wrong with the wardrobe I have? Right now, you're almost too approachable. I want you looking you for real, but with more polish than you could buy off the rack. Does that make sense? I guess. Great, I'll send over some inspiration boards for you to review. Then you could talk to a personal shopper. I'm sure you understand we feel the same way about how you choose your associates, at least publicly. I'm happy to report that so far, you're mostly making the right decisions as far as who you're seen with. Okay. Are you talking about who I'm allowed to have friends? Not allowed to have. You're welcome to stay in touch with as many of your current friends as you like. But I'll need headshots at IMDb data for anyone you're considering public outing with. Then I could let you know who makes the cut. Is this guy serious? I think he is. Which brings me to my last major concern. Have you considered hiring a trainer? Now really, why would I need one? We done a little market research and we think you're best if you slide into the aspirationally fit category appearance-wise. Calling me fat? Is there like a likes pizza category? Alright, fair enough. You're so funny. See, so I'm not fit? I wasn't joking. I work out regularly. I don't see what the problem is. Listen, I think you're gorgeous. This is not body shaming. Right. Really, because it sure quacks like a body shame. Like I said, we'll polish it. If your arms were a little more Michelle Obama, I could give you at least 10% more covers. Don't you want to be on magazine covers? I hate push-ups. Or pull-ups, or that weird flipping tires workout I keep seeing on Pictogram. I hear you. Maybe we'll circle back to discussion after you finish shooting. After all the stunt work you're doing is definitely going to tone you up. Perfect, then I'll be ready to fight our pushy managers. Sure. Moving right along. You got a busy morning. Since when? Since I put in calls to all my best contacts around town this morning. We're starting with the interview on Coffee with Candy, then the grand opening of a new Beverly Hills boutique. And finally, a photo shoot for Chic magazine. That all sounds exhausting. I'm sorry, next time I'll make sure to send over some sleeping pills the night before so you're rested. I don't know if that will really help. But it's good news, you have company. These things are so much easier with a friend along. Is it apricot? I could bring one of my friends? You'll go over this. They have to be approved first. I know it. You'll be doing today's events with Apricot Persimmon, your co-star. Two up-and-coming actresses taking the town by storm. Can you imagine anything better? I can think of a couple of things. He heads over to the elevator and presses the down button. So, you ready? We're leaving now? I'm not coming along. I have a lot of meditating to do. You're not my only client, you know. You must meditate very differently. The elevator door slides open and Tad ushers you inside with a gleaming white grin. Have fun. I can't wait to hear how you do. Before the door is even closed, you disappear into his office. Whew. Outside, limousine is waiting. You slip inside and spot Apricot. Don't look so happy to see me. I'm not. What? Do I have to say I respect the honesty? I have no idea what you just said. The driver stops by your place. Grab your charger and the magazine and head back to the car. Apricot is waiting, an annoyed look on her face. It took you long enough. She pulls out her phone and proceeds to ignore you completely. Guess that's my cue to catch up on my social media. Soon the two of you have pulled onto the studio lot. Security guards direct your limo to a building with coffee with candy painted on the doors. Producers whisk the two of you through hair and makeup, and before you know it, you're sitting on stage across from... Oh, wow. She's bright. Your host, Candy Crenshaw. Thanks so much for coming on to Coffee with Candy, ladies. Thanks so much for having us. I'm beyond excited to be here. I am such a fan. You won't even believe. Candy laughs indulgently. Oh, it's nice to meet a fan. So, Dakota, we've all heard about the new run Double Agent. Tell us about the movie. It's a classic spy thriller with loads of exciting explosions. Can I just jump in and say the villains are the best in this movie? No bias, of course. She winks at the camera. Of course. I'm changing the topic. F you. I don't know. To me, the action sequences are really the reason to see it. Tommy Phelps is a master of high-speed chase and close calls. But explosions you could get anywhere. The villains are really what makes this movie unique. It sounds like a non-stop thrill ride. Couldn't agree more. Apricot scowls for a moment. Well, it certainly sounds can't miss. Obviously, for Dakota, this role is coming on the heels of the incredible success of Tender Nothings. It's so nice to see such a tiny movie get that kind of attention. Apricot smells sweetly, but you can see the glimmer of anger in her eyes. Kenny turns back to you. Is it hard to adjust to such a different style of film? Honestly, heck yes. But facing those new challenges is part of why I love this career so much. If every movie were the same, I think I'd get bored. True. That's a wonderful way to look at it. Sometimes the old pros know a thing or two, Apricot. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for the ladies of Double Agent. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for having us, Candy. Don't forget, Comfort Explosion. Stay for the best feelings on the big screen. Apricot leans over to Wade, block you from the camera's view, and smiles wildly. Oh, come on, that's just tacky. And before you have a chance to say anything to her, you're being hustled back into the limo. I want to punch her. Erica immediately pops headphones to her ear as soon as she starts giggling to herself. You sneak a peek at her phone only to find that she's watching a video of a tiny adorable hippo. I prefer pandas. Or her taste in animal videos isn't the worst. Along, you pulled up outside a chic new boutique. A line of shoppers snakes down the sidewalk pinned in by velvet ropes. You hear people begin to murmur as you and Apricot exit the limousine. Is that Dakota? Oh, she looks familiar. I think she's the hacker from Most Wanted, actually. Okay, now I'm definitely shopping here. We wait for the shoppers and head to the front of the store where the owner is waiting. And I forgot her name, but she's from Love Hacks. I'm so glad you made it right this way. She ushers you and Apricot inside after Apricot turns to pose in front of the store for photos. I'm not even gonna try. My pentagram friends are gonna absolutely love this place. Have you heard pentagram, Dakota, or do people your age have a hard time understanding social media? I'm not that old. I'm only 20. Well, I'm 23 now. Inside, a tray of champagne stands at the ready. Chic clothes and accessories are hung around the shop. Are we here to shop or? Only if we want to. I told Tad when we spoke we were really just hoping to get the celebrity imprimatur. Potential site as Hollywood's hippest would go a long way towards securing our ideal clientele. Got it. Should I toast the store? Try something on? Try something on? Maybe one of those gorgeous hats or a pair of sunglasses? Great idea, let me find my favorites. She hands you the glasses and you pose from a mirror like you're considering them while she snaps a photo. Can't go wrong with the action shot, right? It's perfect. I hope you won't mind if we post it on our social media. Oh no, feel free to tag me. The owner is fiddling with the picture when Apricot leans over her shoulder, frowning thoughtfully. You know what might be even better? If I post it on my Instagram right now. I only have a few million followers, but they're super devoted. A few million? You really do that? Of course, I think small businesses are so cute. The owner helps Apricot pick out several accessories and snaps a photo with Apricot's phone. And plus, it looks like I'm your first official shopper. Oh my god, the store account is already getting dozens of new followers. Look at Apricot, that kind of exposure is just incredible. And you, Dakota, I know shoppers would be thrilled to learn. Yeah, include me. You shop here too. Absolutely, I know I'm a few years older than Apricot. Wait, how old is Apricot? Are you like 18? That just means my fans have higher disposable incomes, right? Our favorite kind of customers. She loads you both up with swag bags and you head back to the waiting limo. Do you know where we're heading next? Don't know, don't care. She starts digging through her swag bag. Yeah, I can't believe she gave us non-mink eyelashes. Why even bother? She throws the thinning eyelashes across the limo, pulling out her phone with a sniff of displeasure. Soon you pull up to a tall office tower. And they're playing my favorite song, People. A sweet woman is standing next to the reception desk, tapping at her phone. She looks up when you enter. Dakota, Apricot, so glad you can make it. Rosanna Navarro, editor-in-chief of Chic. Nice to meet you. She extends a hand and you shake it. Thanks for having us. I'm a huge fan of the magazine. I get all my fashion tips from you. I don't know. Maybe seeing a fan. I mean, Apricot was all like, I'm a fan of you. I really don't know. I don't really like saying I'm a fan. I feel like that's kind of cheap. Always nice to hear about a celebrity fan. Probably going back decades, right, Dakota? Well, nearly a decade ever since middle school. And remember Apricot, you smiled brightly at Rosanna. I'm honored that you want to include me. Let's have this set and talk about today's shoot. She takes you upstairs to a full shoot set. Stylists, photographers, and staff writers mill around. So the plan for today is to get a cover-ready photo. It will accompany a double agent feature in the magazine. Apricot, I'll be honest, our stylist outfit for you is very similar to what you have on. Can I say I try to stay on trend? Well then, if you're comfortable in that, I think we'll stick with it. Cool, the stylists have picked out a look they think will be absolutely perfect for you. If it looks as good on you as it does in the hanger, we're thinking of giving you a solo cover. There she goes. It looks nice, but nope. I could shoot in these, right? Well, if you insist. Apricot, why don't you stay over there and Dakota, you go there? She points out location on the set. Apricot's front and center and you're way off to the side. Great, listen to the photographer. I'm going to supervise the shots as they come in. Fantastica! Can't wait to get started. Rosanna smiles at the two of you and hurries out of the shot. The photographer instructs you through a series of poses. Actually, Dakota, could you move out of the frame for the next few shots? Dang. Just tell me to sit down then. After a few minutes, Rosanna nods to the photographer. I think we have our covered. Just give me a few minutes and I'll put together a quick mock-up. You gather your things while Rosanna orders a few underlings about. Soon Rosanna beckons you both over a mocked-up magazine in hand. Oh, there you are. Just thought you might like to see what we were planning to go with. Yeah, I'm literally not in it at all. Apricot persimmon, all grown up now. Our favorite smoothies for probiotic lovers. No time for a workout. Try a new okay. The picture she shows is only of Apricot. Obviously. I love it. I'll send some follow-up questions once I talk with an editorial. Thanks so much for coming in, ladies. Thanks for having us. She nods and hurries off. Two of you head back out to the limo. This is not fun at all. You and Apricot are totally silent during the ride home. After the whirlwind morning, you're both preoccupied with your own thoughts. For long, you arrive at your house. Try not to be too upset when everyone's talking about me tomorrow. What's that saying? Beauty before age? Why are you so angry, Apricot? I haven't done anything to you. I'm not. It's not as easy to. Don't start. Please do not be a what's her name? Victoria? I almost said Becca Bianca. Please don't be a Victoria 2.0. She brushes at an eye, mouth curling to a sneer. You don't know what you're talking about, usual. Just stay away from me, okay? Gladly. She slams the door as you get out in the car, whizzes off. Relax a little once you close the door behind you. Finally, you don't need to be on. You just fall to the couch when you spot a series of texts from Chaz on your phone. Chaz, save me. So I heard about Tad. Congrats, you must be excited. I'm sure it'll be easy to work around one another. Or I don't know, we'll figure it out. Thanks for being understanding. I meant to text her about I was on this press junket. Wow, he moves fast, huh? Yeah. Can we grab coffee and talk about it? For sure. Meet at the coffee bean near my office. Be there in 20. Okay. You grab a car and head downtown to the coffee bean. Chad sits in a cozy chair inside, two coffees in front of him. He sees you coming and waves. You walk over. I got you vanilla latte. Hope that's alright. Okay, now I feel even worse. I should be the one buying you tasty caffeine pick-me-ups. Or, a tar pool full of wine. I think a kiddie pool would suffice. In fact, a mop bucket. This is at worst a mop bucket of wine situation. Well, I guess that's good news, but I still hate that this happened. Yet, I literally had no say in this, but I really would love to fire Tad. I would never do something like this to you. Believe me, I know, keep on calling him Castell. Castle told me he and Victor made the decision together. Why, console me, right? Or me. Apparently they both agree that I'm just not up to the job of managing the Dakota brand anymore. And in a way, they're right. But don't you even for a second think that he raised a hand cutting you off? Hear me out. I'm not doing a pity party, I promise. But it's an open secret that Victor Marmari only works with people he handpicks. I'm not that guy, at least not yet. And frankly, we could both lose our careers if we try to dig our heels in on this. That makes sense, but that doesn't mean I'm happy about it. Me either, but they told me I could stay on as your agent. That's ridiculous. Yeah, not so much. I'll be there for you, obviously, and technically you're still a client. Technically, what does that mean? Not a whole lot. I want to say Castle basically said I'll be cut out of all decision making from here on out. Well, we have to look at this as a temporary setback. After all, my Marty won't care who represents me once the movie's over. In the meantime, I need my best friend by my side. That was going to happen no matter what. The two of you hug. When you pull apart, Chaz checks the time. His eyes go wide. I should really get going. We're not supposed to take breaks longer than 15 minutes. But I'm a client, at least technically. That's true. I could definitely milk a few more hours away from the office for a client meeting. Aw, play hook and go mini golf with me. Only if, Crash is involved. Crash Yamaguchi! It's probably not the best time to ignore the rules, huh? Definitely not. I hope I didn't get you in trouble already. Don't worry, if things go so, I'll just say you needed more time to discuss this upgrade to your career and to the agency standing. Do you really call it that? I know, whole sentences without screaming even once. The two of you laugh. Chad stands and gathers his things. Thanks for being such a good friend. I was afraid this might ruin things between us. Are you kidding? Never. It's going to take a lot more than a Mamare brand Kendall to split us up. We'll let him do the work. We'll just focus on general slaying. Per usual. You hug and Chaz heads out. You take a few minutes to finish your drink, then head home. You've only just made it through the door when your phone Plus, it's Tad's calling. What are the chances he's planning to tell me I'm scheduled for 3 massages and a solid 2 hours of bubble baths? You pick up. Hello? Good, so glad I caught you. Yeah, what's up? I only just got home. I'm assuming you want to talk about the appearances. The appearances? Of course not. Forwards, Dakota, not backwards, is the best business plan and a solid strategy in polo tournaments. Right. So what were you calling about then? I prefer to talk it out in person. So much easier to focus my mind on the right meditative goal that way. I'll send a car to bring you to the office. I mean, I was hoping to. Great, the car's in the way. Wow. He hangs up abruptly. Good thing I have a choice in the matter. So the car's pulled up outside and wish you downtown to Tad's office. You head inside and see Tad at his desk. What took you so long? You're the one who's in the car. Just then you notice the other person in the room, sitting quietly in a chair in the corner. Apricot? Chadley, what are you doing here? Mostly sitting right now. I was drinking a Viva Vitality Mega Green Smoothie, okay? I finished it. Please promise me this is our last meeting today. What's so important? We just saw each other a few hours ago. And I've been meditating on you that entire time. That's how I came up with such a phenomenal plan of attack. What plan are you talking about? Charlie stands, he's grinning like a Chatley. It's pretty rad, Dakota. Try not to favor anything we hear though. I only know CPR on TV. Okay, additional question. What does Charlie have to do with this big plan? That's the best part. Charlie is a plan. Don't tell me I have to date him. Victor and I have decided that the two... No! No, don't do this to me. Victor and I have decided that the two of you will become an official couple starting now. I hate you. No. No offense, Charlie, but I just don't think of you that way. Okay. Do you ever think of me as a firefighter? I've always thought it would be cool to be a firefighter. You found baffled by Charlie's everything, but he doesn't seem to notice. I'm going to challenge you to meditate your way to a yes, Dakota. F you. Tad folds his arms and fixes you with his gaze. I assure you, we're completely serious about this, Dakota. It's an excellent promotional opportunity for double agent. But I don't want to date Charlie. That's not a problem. The relationship doesn't need to actually exist. It just needs to exist in the press. And it doesn't bother you that it's flat out weird to be forced to date someone? How can I make this any clearer? You're not dating, you're just appearing together and letting the press speculate about your relationship status. It is basic PR. Of course it is. Speaking of which, the team figures it should last until maybe a week after the movie opens, possibly 2 depending on returns. After that, you're free to go your separate ways if you don't think there's any further mutual benefit, of course. Why set me up with Matt? I mean, even though I prefer to date, I would rather just do this with Matt. You want me to promote the movie, and Matt has a much bigger name. No offense, Charlie. It's okay, my name's longer. That's true-ish. Matt's playing the villain. We found good guy, bad guy relations don't test as well with potential moviegoers. Besides, hooking up on your second movie, what gossip value does that have? That's not the point. Yes, it is entirely. So try to view this as a chance to perfect your craft. You'll be acting even after you leave the set. Sorry, but I'm not comfortable with this. And I'm sorry too, because this is non-negotiable. Perhaps you didn't read through all the fine print on your double agent contract, but promotional considerations are stupid. See, this is why you read everything before you sign your name, people. Or else you deal with stuff like this. But this is a relationship. This is an ad campaign. And you will appear on it, or your contract will be canceled. Cancel it then. Cancel it. Cancel everything. I'm going back to Iowa. I'll take that as a yes. And before you go, I think the two of you should make it pictogram official. And just to avoid any confusion, that's also non-negotiable. Can I just call someone first? I'd rather they hear it from me. You were actual special someone? Well, yes. Which is Thomas, huh? Of course, call away. And make sure you mention that they can't be seen alone with you publicly, at least not without a non-romantic explanation until this campaign is finished. Fine. I'll try to slip down to the conversation. Nope. 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 And definitely nope. Todd watches you from the doorway expectantly. A little privacy? Of course. So who am I going to call, Chaz? Tad leads Charlie out of the office, closing the door behind him. You pull out your phone and open up Pentagram, swiping through your friends' feeds for a few minutes. Even if I don't have anyone to call, I don't have to let Tad believe I'm happy about this. After a few minutes, you slip your phone back into your pocket with a sigh. I think that's as long as I can hope to put this off. Take a couple deep breaths to clear your head, then open the door to the office. All good? More like dealt with. Great, then let's kick this relationship off with a bang. Wait, you don't mean... Get your mind out of the gutter. I didn't mean it that way. I wasn't thinking that way. Besides, tapes like these are so down marker. Reality TV level at best. So you two ready for your close-up? Of course, man, that's on my bedroom wall. He raised his hands up, painting the words in the air. Like every day, like someone's about to take your close-up, it's motivation, you know. I'm pretty sure Jesus said it first. Alright. Anyway, I want you two over here. He grabs the remote off his desk, presses a button, and the screen drops down from the wall, featuring a beautiful beach background. He gestures for you to stand in front of it. Does this place double as some 1980s glamour shot studio when you're not setting up fake couples? Of course not. Yours isn't the only beneficial relationship I've helped manufacture. That's why I have loads of backdrops, intimate restaurant booth, mountainside ski lodge, pastoral meadow. I can create weeks developing romance without ever asking my clients to leave this office. Now it's not making it sound more normal. He shrugs. Tad's not normal. You do your job, I'll do mine. You and Charlie move in front of the backdrop while Tad fiddles with his phone. Alright, so I'm thinking you two should touch foreheads, eyes closed, and I'll make sure we spot the ocean between your profiles. How many times has he done this? Tad looks at you expectantly. You move close to Charlie. Wait, you can't take that picture. Finally, someone's making sense. This is my bad side, well, my less good side, unless I part my hair different. But that would take at least an hour. Then switch around. Tad swirls his fingers in the air and Charlie swaps spots with you. Once you're in place, Charlie leans his forehead against yours. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Tad snaps the fold and taps the image, peering down at the image. That's unexpected, especially from Dakota. But it really works. What? You both had that Model S blank stare down. Wow. All my exes say I have a really good blank stare, and that's why they're your exes. Well, you know, that I do it a lot. That's basically what, like, saying I'm best at it, right? Sure, Charlie. So much for that plan. Tad holds the phone up to you so you can expect the image. What do you think? Pentagram ready or should we try again? Honestly, I don't care what picture you choose. This one works for me. As a draft image, obviously, I'm going to have to do some touches. Tad, do you have the face fixer app? What do you take me for? I've got face fixer, prettify me, and best selfie. Are we best friends? Definitely no. Chad shrugs and Tad hands the phone off to him. He starts tapping away at the photo rapidly. Don't worry, Dakota. I'll take care of your jawline and weird nose shadows. And how gracious of you. No need to explain all, Charlie. Just do what you do best. Push-ups? With the picture, Charlie. He nods, hunching over the fold to work his magic. Disheartened, you flop onto the couch near the door. Right there, right, Dakota? No. Everything about this feels wrong and gross, and I don't see what any of it has to do with my talent as an actress. That's your problem right there. What integrity? Think of talent plays to this in the slightest. Tad leans over to you conspiratorially. Why do you think Victor wanted you for double agent? Because he liked me in Tender Nothings. He told me himself that he saw incredible potential in me. Right, potential, but that's a lot bigger than just acting. I'm not sure I understand what you mean. Future doesn't invest his energy and resources in actors. He invests in growth opportunities. It's like the stock market. You spot something that's undervalued, invest early, and reap the rewards once it reaches its full potential. Can I nope out of this? He's practically using me. That's horrible. You're talking about people. He shrugs, obviously unfazed. Cancel my contract. The biggest stars aren't just people, they're commodities. Commodities. But the good news is your future is looking bright. Before you know it, everyone will be clamoring for their piece of Dakota. That's why I've always wondered. Your new manager, Tad Prince, is making sure the Dakota brand is on the rise. And the only thing you have to give up is your identity. Stay tuned to Red Carpet Diaries to learn what's in store for you next. And I am ready to nope out everything. Like, please give me the option to nope out everything. I'm sick and tired of just being pulled around like a rag doll. I want to be with Chaz. I want to be with Hunt in his movie. I want my old life back. So anyways, I'll see you guys next week for the next chapter of Red Carpet Diaries. So see you then. Bye bye.